Good morning, folks, and Merry Christmas. This is an OCC Queensland weather wrap. Today, the 25th of December 2022. My name's Chris Nitzo. This update brought to you by our major sponsor, TownsvilleSheds.com. Check them out if you're in the market for a shed-safe accredited shed. We've got lots of rain here in the Torres Strait, pushing into the northern part of Cape York Peninsula. We've got some storm activity through the Gulf country. Widespread rainfall, most of it light across central and northern Queensland. There are some heavy localised falls developing around the northeast Queensland coastline. Surface trough offshore off the northeast Queensland coastline, but we are still getting some showers that are developing just west of the surface trough as the surface trough breaks down. Scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms off the southeast Queensland coastline are expected to push towards the southeast Queensland coastline through the day. Looking at convective rainfall today, you can see a few showers on the southeast, central eastern regions, a few showers also and light patchy rain across the northern part of central Queensland through the morning into the lunchtime, early afternoon hours. You can see these heavy showers developing around northeast Queensland's coastal ranges and extending further north up into the Cape York Peninsula. Also northern inland Queensland seeing some heavy localised shower activity quite widespread across the area. We're also seeing significant rainfall in the Gulf country and through northwest Queensland. There's a flood watch issued by the Bureau of Meteorology for the far western parts of the state. As we go into the mid to late afternoon period, you can see these showers on the southeast Queensland coastline pushing further westwards. You can see a few showers developing around the Mackay Whitsundays coastline. Those heavy showers on the northeast tropical coast just beginning to become a little bit more isolated. Still quite a few of them around though, and lots of heavy rainfall associated with showers and thunderstorms over the northern inland parts of the state. As we progress into tonight, we can see shower activity continuing across northeast Queensland, potentially starting to move onto the coastline as southeasterly winds start to strengthen across that area. Once again, surface trough located very close to the coast. If that nudges onshore, we got problems, as in we got big rainfall potentially. If that stays offshore, all the big rainfall will stay offshore, but we will still see some localised heavy fall. So it's a really touch and go scenario there. Lots of shower activity in the Central Coast Whitsundays region as well. Overnight tonight, also seeing some showers and storms offshore of the Eastern Cape and through the northern parts of the Cape and Torres Strait Island area as well, plus the opportunity to see isolated convection overnight early in the morning across the Gulf. There is a lot happening across the state. Accumulated rainfall between 4 a.m. and the time we talk tomorrow. We can see shower activity around southeast Queensland, potentially a few around central east Queensland, quite a few showers and light patchy rain across northern central Queensland, heavy rainfall just off the coast of North Queensland, but you can see there are some patches there which see some of that rain extending to the coastal areas. Lots of showers and storms across western Queensland with possible heavy falls in the far western parts of the state, and obviously lots of showers and storms up around Cape York Peninsula. Surface winds today, generally fairly light, except for the Burdekin coastline, the Whitsundays coastline. Southeasterly is kicking up a bit through the day today across that area, just south of the surface trough. You can see a weak circulation also up in the far northern Coral Sea. We're not too interested in that at the moment, but as the week into week 2 progresses, we'll see these little weak circulations that develop along a developing monsoon trough or an intensifying monsoon trough, and we will need to keep a very close eye on low pressure system development up there in the far northern Coral Sea or the Gulf of Carpentaria as we move towards next weekend and beyond. But in the meantime, not much going on except for those southeasterly winds starting to kick up. Through the overnight early morning period, you'll notice southeasterly winds will begin dominating most of the state, and then tomorrow those southeasterly winds will kick up further, and right across eastern Queensland we're expecting to see a southeasterly airstream, moderate to fresh one too, around 15 to 20 knots, sustained winds right across the east coast as we go into tomorrow. We've got way more details in our subscription service at join.ozcyclonechasers.com.au, especially targeting that North Queensland region. Check out our subscription options. Have a wonderful day to you and your families. Merry Christmas, and we'll talk again tomorrow.